Hey, welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we'll be talking about the new Rolex Explorer II with a white face dial, reference number 226570. This one, we'll be going over the case, the dial, the bezel, as well as the crown, the functions, as well as the movement, and I'll be giving you my thoughts on all of these features, including the bracelet and the wearing experience toward the end of the video. Alright, so starting off, what's new with this one? It's the new 2021 version, the new 2021 model of the Rolex Explorer II, marking the 50th anniversary of this product line, the Explorer II. Again, with the white face dial. And so what is new here, it is the case, the 42mm case from finger to thumb. That's the diameter. We still have the monoblock the monoblock middle case with the screw down case back and the Rolex winding crown, ensuring a waterproofness down to 100 meters or 330 feet. We still have a full oyster steel construction. As you can see, the finishing on these lugs still the same. We have that brushed finish on the fronts of these lugs with the nice high polish going all the way down the sides, with a satin brush finishing on the front as well. All right, we also have on this bezel the 24-hour bezel with the 24-hour hand, the marked in orange. Not too much different here. Again, the size is what makes this different, at least aesthetically. All right, so we still have the nice painted on 24 hours with the even numbers in Arabic numerals, little triangular markings for the odd numbers. All right, so nothing too new there, but again, it's the size that matters here. We have the sort of brush finishing going radially from the center moving outward on this bezel. All right, and with that nice black lacquered finish, as you can see on those numbers there. Very nice and easy to read, extremely easy to use. All right, and again, we have this white dial, intensely white. It doesn't have that sunray patterning that you can see on sort of the Datejust and Oyster Perpetual lines, but this is more of the practical purpose watch. It has that easy to read dial, extremely easy to read maxi style dial. The triangle for the 12 o'clock, stick marks for the 6 and 9 positions, circles for all the others, with the Cyclops lens directly over that date aperture. Nice and small on the dial, but nice and big when you look through that lens right there. Again, a sapphire lens, glare proofed and scratch proof, so you can basically wear this without any fear of any suit threads or anything scratching this crystal. It'll keep nice and clean. All right, now taking a look at the functions here for this watch. Now, for a watch like the Explorer, you'll want to actually set the GMT hand, or this 24-hour hand, first. This one helps you basically know exactly where you are on this dial, because the hour hand and the minute hand are basically a 12-hour version of the 24 dial, which basically doubles on here. So there's an AM and PM discrepancy there, but this large orange hand that's situated right in between the minute and the hour hand actually helps you determine exactly where you are in time, because this large orange hand points to where it is on the dial. So while the hour hand and the minute hand may not exactly correspond with this large orange hand, the large orange hand points to the exact time. So if it is, say, 10 o'clock in the morning, all right, I can then set the hour hand precisely, all right, and then adjust the minute hand thereafter. Okay, so how did all that work? So pull the crown out all the way to the very last position. It hacks the seconds hand so you can actually set the time precisely, and I find that it's actually easier to set your hour first with your GMT or 24-hour hand. All right, so let's set it to 8 o'clock actually. And 8:10, almost 8:10, all right? Then press the crown back in to start up that seconds hand, pull out to the next position, and you can then move the hour hand independently to actually also adjust the date. It's not a quick set date here, but it's pretty quick given that you can make that hour hand fly around quite quickly, very easily as well, all right? Then you can set the hour hand to wherever it needs to go. let's say 8 o'clock, for example. All right, corresponding with the location of that large 24-hour hand, all right? And then you can just screw the crown back in. But what about the winding portion? Well, simply just unwind the crown to the first position. This allows you to wind the watch. If you're at a dead stop, about 20 to 30 full winds is all you need to get back to the full power reserve, right? Just as you would expect from any watch, okay? Now, so what makes all of this work? It is the new movement, the 3285, made in-house by Rolex. You can't see through the case back because you have that solid case back, so you have that added security there. All right, it has the Superlative chronometer certification, as you can see directly on the dial. Rolex guarantees this for every movement. After casing, it has the plus or minus 2 second per day time differential, meaning that it is extremely accurate, if not precise. And it also has the functions of the second, or the center mounted hour, minute, and seconds hands. It also has that 24-hour hand in orange, which only goes around once every 24 hours, whereas the hour hand goes around twice every 24 hours, and the minute hand following thereafter. We also have the instantaneous date setting for the hour hand moving back and forth. We also have the stop seconds for precise time setting. All of this I just demonstrated. All right, the oscillator on the inside is not the newest, but it is a still new paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring. It also has the high performance Paraflex shock absorber, so you can get relatively close to magnets, as close as you typically would on a normal day. And you can take a few bumps here and there. It'll be keeping track of time just fine. No need to worry about the timekeeping ability of this watch. It also has a bidirectional self-winding rotor on the inside, so all you need to do is just wind the watch fully with the crown and wear this on your wrist. The natural movements of your wrist will keep it wound up to the approximate 70-hour power reserve. Quite impressive now, because the greater power reserve does actually help with maintaining the time capabilities of this watch. If you don't need to wear it on the weekends, set it down on Friday evening, pick it back up on a Monday morning. No need to wind the watch. You can just simply wear it and it'll just keep winding. No need to wind the crown at all. All right, now taking a look at the framing here of this nice, beautiful case, we have the flat Oyster style 3-piece links. All right, so all brush finished, sort of keeping in line with the Oyster Perpetual line. Okay, so it has a very nice diffuse lighting on there, so you can actually see some of those colors within the brushing there, depending on, you know, if I have the moire patterning showing up on my camera. But with my bare eyes, I can actually see lights sort of separating out, almost like a prism almost. All right, we have a nice high polish along the sides of these links, all leading down to the Oyster folding safety clasp. Now the safety requires that you lift from the bottom of the crown to open up the safety latch, and then you can unlatch the top. Nice and easy to open up to see the Rolex stamped logo on the inside, and you're dealing with steel. Also, the added benefit of the Oyster folding clasp is that you have the Easy Link 5mm extension. So if it's a really hot summer day, 90 degrees outside, or maybe even 100, and you drank an entire 2-liter bottle of water, well, your wrist is going to swell up. So all you need to do, if your wrist starts feeling a little tight underneath this watch, you can simply just reach under here, pull it straight out, and there you go, another 5mm for comfort, so you can continue to wear this watch without having to take it off and sort of lug it around everywhere you go. And when you no longer need it, and you're nice and properly, you know, back to homeostasis, you can just simply fold it back in on itself, press it back in, and there you go, nice and easy. That's why they call it the Easy Link. All right, now while I'm here, I can actually try it on, give you my thoughts as to how it feels and wears on the wrist. Now, if you'll know my videos, you'll know that I like the 36mm, and this is quite a chunker on my wrist, 7 inches in circumference or 18 centimeters. This is quite a big boy on my wrist, but you know, the good trade-off here is that, okay, one, I do have a little bit of overhang with these lugs, all right, so extra venting of the wrist, not a bad thing. Large and in-charge dial, it's so easy to read, it's incredibly easy to read. Just that much easier than the older style versions from before 2021. All right, so we'll be having a comparison video of this one with the previous generation coming up soon on our website and on YouTube. So subscribe here if you're on YouTube to see it when it goes up. All right, so again, this is quite big on the wrist. Again, 42 millimeters. This is on the larger end of Rolex's offerings outside of their Cellini models. This is probably one of the largest. It sort of competes with the Skydweller and even the Daytona lines in terms of size and the wrist presence, the physical wrist presence. When it comes to the readability, you can't get much better than this, because the black outlines of those hour marks makes it a high contrast readability in terms of, you know, just being able to see the time at a glance without even having to really discern where's my hour marker, where's my minute hand, where's the seconds hand. It's all nice and black on this white dial, and the white luminescence, as you can see, let me turn out the lights here, is intensely bright. All right, once my camera adjusts, there we go. It's so bright that my camera's having a very easy time focusing on this, and it's blindingly killing my highlights there on my monitoring, but you can certainly see it on the video, and I can see it with my own eyes. It's incredibly bright. That nice chroma light display that just lasts and lasts and lasts. So if you need to do some spelunking, as is, you know, what the original intent of the Explorer line was, well, you certainly have that option here with this Explorer II, the new 2021 model, the reference number 224670, all right, on a white face dial, all right. New model in our hands at Jazz Time. You can still get some of the older models from us. I'm not sure if they're actually fully discontinuing the older models, the 216570s, but the 226570s rather, sorry, are now available through authorized dealers, and we can still get them for you here at Jazz Time. All right, so if you like this watch, let us know down below. Hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. You can see our comparison between this and the older previous generation coming up relatively soon. All right, and you can also leave a comment. Let us know what you think of this watch. Is it too big for you? Is it too small? Or have the adjustments that they made been just right for you and you're now considering one? Let us know down in the comments below. Be sure to put in your order at jazztime.com. Links in the description below. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in Jazz Time, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.